Hello, everybody. Welcome to some Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing Stormwreck Isles with the people we played with before. So, who have we got?
Yep.
Who have we got?
Who's I am the DM, spellcrafter.
Hi,
Eh,
I'm Charlotte. I'm playing one of the two sorcerers.
Alexander,
The clock
if I remember. Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, no, is it
Alexander.
called clock? Alexander.
Hamilton.
And
I
I'm
mean, so long as you don't call yourself Alexander the Great, that name was taken in another dimension.
taken a while ago. Yeah.
But what about
Yeah.
this one? If
Shoot.
it's not in this direction, then it clearly can't be a problem.
The name is taken.
And I'm Coldheart, but I'm playing Leo Dan. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Evan, and I'm going to be playing our favorite, edgiest boy, Lacrin,
Nice.
Priest of Death.
Yes.
I mean, he's not that edgy.
And-
Actually, no, he's like dark, I think.
A bit dull, no, gullible is the word, I think.
He's not dumb.
Yeah, he's not
No,
dumb.
he's not dumb.
He's
He's gullible. No, like he's just saying things, taking things as facts, I think, right?
it comes
I'm
across
going
more.
to argue the fact. You know, if
Yeah.
you want to lie to me, I'll
No
ask your
wisdom,
ghost when you die.
How many
Eh.
times did you lie? Double it and give it to the next person.
I mean, every lie you tell just makes your soul heavier.
Actually, it makes your heart heavier if it's going by a Nubian lore.
I don't know.
Egyptian lore.
we
Because
Well,
weighs it on a scale based on a feather. It's basically you every feather. If your heart is heavier than a feather, then he will feed it to the dogs.
What?
Yeah.
I think we're going off track. We have one more person
Yeah.
to introduce.
Yes, the
Yeah.
fluffiest of all. I'm Shazram, the little Varlock bunny girl. I mean, Haragon, but same thing. Yes, and I think yes, I ate an apple. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I ate an apple. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I ate that apple.
I love how that's the memorable thing that happened last.
I mean, I tried.
I
ate
also
that
just
apple.
I
Just-
tried.
just-
I tried to shove up that eel back into the sea, but it didn't want to. So I was
Yeah,
kind
so
of
we
disappointed.
facepalmed it into the deck of the ship,
Yeah.
Yep.
and there it remained until it didn't.
Yeah. Until the what's the cartman called again? The hustler, bustler, rustler.
Riffler.
The riffler made fish things out of it. Fish sticks. Captain Eagle one.
I don't. There's so many things wrong with that statement. I'm just gonna say, can we move on?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Well, you're now on a beach. This map is provided by Seafootgames.
Yeah, I think I'm finished
Oh,
this
oops, I
in
forgot
the
to
room.
take this off.
It's cool with that.
I'm sorry.
I'm-
We're surrounded by what?
You guys are out on a beach, basically, after you being dropped off on the ship, from the ship. After they unload all the cargo. I'm gonna put you guys on the map.
It is entirely too sandy here.
This, yep. After-
Why is this made of sand?
Oh,
Yes.
Well, we could be in a desert.
Is this a desert?
No, it's a beach.
I think Anubis's power is stronger in the deserts. That might be an issue to resolve.
Who's Anubis?
That is a very long story that I don't. Should we be expecting a welcoming party?
Hmm.
All you can see is the ship crew going this way and like leaving you guys behind as you were just told to be dropped off at Stormwreck Isle with some of their crates and stuff.
Yeah.
Leaving it near the closer to inland from the shore, and then just going back to the ship and getting ready to leave again.
Cool. Probably something good to know. Are we like expecting them to return, or is the Riffler? I was expecting a township or something, I suppose.
There, there.
So was
So one of the town town one of the ship people says, well, some people at the Dragon's Rest over there near Cliff Edge is gather the supplies once in a while. We just leave the supplies here because sometimes undead appear around here.
Oh, fun, undead.
Oh,
A lot of my
That's
a lot of my friends were undead.
I'm sorry, what? You say a lot of things, and I don't know if I should take them at face value or not, but I really, really try to, and I don't know how to feel about that statement. But besides the fact, um, I'm sorry. There's a lot of things that need to happen in the next span of a few moments. Hold that thought, and I'm gonna like grab their hands, have them pinch their fingers, and just like push it to their chest and repeat. Hold that thought. Looking at the crewman and say, repeat that last part. I'm sorry.
There's some undead would appear around here. Usually they drag themselves out of the sea.
And you choose to stop here for what reason?
So we stop here. We leave the stuff on on the shore, what so the people can grab it, and then we leave before
you
make
mean
sure no.
where the undead are closer to grabbing it?
Uh, no, they bring it inland a little bit. Basically, they brought see these trees right in here. They bring it
Yes.
inland. They put it in a spot and they leave basically because they can't be paid to do more.
This is surprisingly This is
That
bad,
sounds moronic. I'm sorry, instead of
right?
going to town, you drop it in an area full
The
of
only
undead, so you can't receive payment.
the only town we get payment paid for. The only town in on this island is on top of a cliff.
So, do you want us to take the supplies up there, or is someone meeting us here to get the supplies?
Someone will meet you here to get the supplies.
And how
Should we
and
wait for them?
and how long are we supposed to wait here for them?
Shouldn't be too long. They usually get there pretty fast.
Are we to send up a flare to say that we're here, or what?
Why
You
are
can-
we even? Why are we even going together? Don't we
Well-
all have something to do on our own here?
Look,
look
in an
like
area
vampire.
full of undead, I'm sure all of us would be picked off individually.
Mm.
And as much as having the flesh rent from my bones sounds like an interesting experience, I don't want that to happen, do you?
I never thought about being an undead myself. Hmm. Okay,
Most
fine.
Alex is left with his jaw wide open as he just stares.
okay. I'm going to get out of the shore because my what was once very dry sandals or shoes is very, very much not anymore. So I'm just going to approach the supplies and I suppose keep an eye out for undead.
Oh, and dry shoes.
That ship has sailed even faster than this one.
Huh. You could go bare feet like me.
I could. And he walks away.
Can you move your tokens?
No.
I cannot.
Oh, why can't you move your tokens? Why does that happen?
Because we have to draw it out in ourselves. I can move my new token.
Okay.
Oh, I can't draw mine either.
Okay, drag and drop your tokens, I guess, then. I messed up. I don't know why it doesn't do that for you. I should be able to just...
There we go.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm okay. And forward.
I'm hungry again.
I can.
Well, let's hope we don't meet any undead then.
I've got an onion left.
There's nothing on there. But also, meat isn't the most delectable, in my opinion.
Well, we can certainly hunt something while we wait for whoever we're supposed to be waiting for.
Please, no rabbit.
No, I mean,
Why? So, wait, are you actually related to rabbits? Or are
No,
they like a sacred animal?
no. They just don't taste good.
Oh. Okay.
well, I was thinking some sort of a.
Hilarious.
I prefer vegetables and apples.
Well, I'm just okay.
What are these
You-
fruits on these trees?
As you
I'm-
guys as you guys are getting closer, by the way, this map is provided by Seafootgames just to make sure I cover my bases and get proper links and all information out. Can you delete that circle?
Give me a second. I need to find the button first.
I'll do it.
The ritual circle.
Yes.
Clear drawings.
Chronomancy has been cast.
A kobold starts walking up towards you guys. How many of you guys are familiar with kobolds? Do you think?
I don't know,
think my
but I'm
character
always
is-
happy to meet new people, so I'll like head up to it. Walk up to it.
I think that is very safe to say. Lachran's probably the only one who's actually seen it.
Probably.
My character, maybe, I don't know, would they?
Alex knows they exist.
She's more,
No,
Their
it's-
existence.
she's more of a street urchin
What the
for
flag?
most of her life.
That's quite the dancing light.
Ah, gosh.
Sorry.
It's okay. I don't know why you guys are so interested in drawing and stuff.
We are
Well,
Just like
artistic
spell effects.
out.
Anyway, onward.
So the kobold approaches you guys and says, "Oh, you must be the new visitors. What I was told about before you came here."
Well, we
Yes,
just
I know,
arrived,
yes.
so yeah.
It seems our
I'm-
reputation precedes us.
Well, we're also the only non-undead on this beat. Well,
Yeah.
that's a very awkward way to state this, but we're also the only living things on this beach.
Correct.
So, my hermanos, my name is Mila. Supplies are over there, I assume.
Well, that's what.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll just grab those and we'll be on our way. I'll be.
So, are we
I'm sorry. one
accompanying
kobold?
him?
Are we coming with you, or? What's...
If you want to come with me to the Dragon's Rest.
Yeah, I'll help you with your supplies, and then you can show us where you live.
Yeah,
That'd be
because
good.
I can't imagine one kobold being able to carry enough supplies to stock an entire village.
Oh, that's she pulls out a bag and she's just putting things that are bigger than the size in there.
Cool.
I
I
wanted to help with them apples.
I help put it in the sack. Yeah, there you go.
It's a bag of holding.
I
Nice.
just kind of like tried to pick
Chess-
something up and then just realized it's like some kind of magical bag, and I'm like, where have they gone? What is that?
Shazram wants to observe of what getting into the bag?
I will need everyone to roll a perception check during this. Actually.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to do one anyways. Are these my dice? Why are they? They're still advantaged, my friend.
21.
But
Who else is rolling? 11.
I would say it's a 16 because of the advantage thing. Probably.
8.
I think Lacrin is so invested in looking for undead that he's actively like just dispelling his own like perceptions.
I think
Like,
Alexander has never seen a magic item before.
So, well, Lacrin, you would notice this, and so would Shazram. They notice 3 undead pulling themselves out of the ocean. 3 bodies.
Ah,
Oh, are these
we have
friends?
Wonderful.
company.
Oh yes, indeed.
Are they
Hmm.
similar to the one we fought on the ship,
No,
the fifth man?
they seem more decayed.
Ah,
So, do you have this undead problem often? I mean, do you know what draws them to the island?
I can explain you that later. For now, do you guys want to run or fight? I'm generally
Lacrin. Lacrin pulls out a hammer, the size like a fairly large hammer, and a bell in one hand, and he's going to clang the bell, and I'm going to cast what's it called? Chill
Called-
touch on this middle one, and it allows me to make an attack versus 2 of them.
Amazing.
Okay.
Wait, how much?
So before the
resistance
initiative
have?
was already like, this guy's like out of like instant
Pretty much.
reflexes.
Yeah.
They're
Oh.
just
That
skeletons, right?
no.
What
He may have a
do I?
one-track mind, but he's pretty
Roll
fast
it.
at least.
Roll the attack roll real quick, and then we'll roll initiative.
Cool. Are they surprised?
Yeah, they're surprised for this round
Oh,
because they're kind of just
interesting.
crawling off the ground, crawling. You had plenty of time to flee if you needed to. Basically, this was the option between either just leaving them alone and running away, or just fighting them right away.
My dear DM, violence
So
is
that-
always the answer.
So the first one was was an 8. The second one was a 17.
So 8.
Oh, I rolled a 1. Sorry.
You forgot. Okay, 8 hits actually.
Nice.
Damn.
So
That is
Shazram
insane.
observed them, saw them, but then rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Don't you
So
have a-
So
don't you have a
she's like,
character- you can roll your character on your character sheet, Lacrin.
that's fair, but 3 and 7 damage respectively.
Oh, that's lucky. I rolled the same roll again when I actually clicked on the token. So that's good.
Click on
Oh,
the
I need to
token.
click on my token. Oh my god. Okay, thank God, because I was a 1.
Yeah.
Never mind.
they
There.
have 3 initiative rolls.
Yeah.
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 You have to click on your token, then roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh right. You're talking about something completely different from what I was. I was thinking you were talking about damage.
Yeah,
By the
I was
way,
talking
if
about
I may
damage.
ask,
Well-
our cleric, who I do not know the name of, does he?
Lacrin.
Do you, Lacrin? Yes. Aren't that something you're? Well, how do I say this in a normal way?
Well,
Do you think we should take care of them immediately?
Well, most of the time, whenever an undead pulls itself out of the shore, it's either a result of Umberlee's influence or they died in a shipwreck. And the best thing for them is to send them to the afterlife, lest they eternally wander the shore and fall back into the sea until they slowly become decayed, rotting corpses that putrefy everything they touch.
Huh. That's wonderful. Not wonderful. Yeah. Let's take care of it. Shall we?
Yeah. I mean,
I'll let you guys do first. I'll when I
Odds
see
are
any
they
seafood
don't
game.
have an ego, so it's just their souls are bound to the body and they can't pass on until they're decorporealized.
So,
Terrifying.
This is
mm,
all happening when the zombies are trying to get themselves up. That Leodan, you get the first turn.
Um,
Go on,
we
dude.
get battle music.
Yes, you get battle music. Give me a second.
Charlotte edition.
okay, so let's help them move on from this mortal coil. And I
Epic.
walk this way, and then send a fireball at the middle one. Why not?
Put it down a little bit.
You can change the audio on your own.
Oh yeah,
You
really?
can just access that through, yeah.
So, 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 Leodan, these zombies are slowly getting up, and it seems like Lacrin really wants them dead. 11 hits. Which one are you hitting?
Let's go middle. Why not?
Okay.
Middle one has had 3 points of damage. Oh,
Fuck.
I
and just a heads up, if these guys make an attack roll before the end of my next turn, I think they get a disadvantage. The two
Oh.
on the right.
So that's
Oh.
5 points of damage to the middle one.
Oh, I mixed up the ones you did damage to. Whoops. Oh well.
That's whatever works.
Yep. Okay. That
I don't think
hit.
it'll matter, but necrotic.
Yeah, it
So,
hit and did five fire damage to the middle one.
so,
Oh shit,
so-
I accidentally pressed something.
sorry, we're really still new to D&D. We're still getting back into our groove in D&D.
It's all good. It's all good.
Especially me.
Yeah,
Me
so-
too, I'm
that's
sorry.
my go anyway.
So you use lots of fireball at the zombie, and the zombie just starts catching on fire and burning, and some of the flesh is like retching off it.
Beautiful.
Lacrin, you really hate zombies. Your turn.
He doesn't hate zombies. He just wants them to pass on.
He just
Yes,
objectively
exactly.
cares for the best of the zombies, which is for them to be extremely fucking detonated within the
Yes.
first turn.
Detonated.
So,
Undetonated. I like it.
I'm
So-
detonated.
so Latrin steps forward. He kind of realizes the scope of how strong these things are, and puts away the hammer and holds up the bell, and lifts it and rings, and the sound like a tolling bell from a tower gongs through and like shudders the air around him. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead and hit the two that I just struck previously. Can you go ahead and make me 2 wisdom saves?
2 wisdom saves. Got it.
Yeah.
Evan,
One,
I really like your spell
17.
descriptions, oh my god.
17.
Yeah.
All right. And so a 17 passes.
And a 9.
The 9 does not pass. So
Okay.
they take 1d12 because both of those, well, one of those takes 1d12, and that is 11 points of necrotic damage as its skull reverberates with necrotic energy.
Oh, I didn't know that undead
Question,
can take
do undead
necrotic
have
damage.
some
Yeah.
sort of like special relationship with necrotic damage?
They're technically necrotic energy, yes, but they still can take damage from the same type. So,
Yeah,
So
they are corpses though.
yeah, it's kind of like, so the way this works is that as the bell rings, the necrotic energy that's animating them is trying to violently
Dissolves?
trying to violently tear itself away from the body.
Okay.
So you watch as like its ghost rips itself out, and if it's still alive, it goes right back into the body.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So that
Well,
was
that's the stuff of
So kind of
nightmares.
like
Yeah.
psychic damage for a normal person. Probably.
probably, but I will say that that was what 11 plus 7, 18 points of necrotic damage to one of these zombies.
18 points.
Yeah,
Okay.
over the past. Yeah. Well, it was 11 points of damage this turn, and then 7 points last turn, and then one of
Yep.
them had 3. So I. If
Yeah,
I.
one's almost looking very close to death.
Well,
These are harder than I expected. But yes, that
Well,
will be my turn.
give us a few
I
more
suppose.
seconds and we'll take care
Yeah.
of it. Sorry, I just want to.
Can I don't suppose I can ready to use my bonus action to like trip one of them if they approach, can I?
Now, technically, you have to use both your action and bonus action to ready an action.
Oh. Well, in that case I suppose 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oop,
What?
I did not mean to step on it. So, yeah, I'm going to approach and kind of like try and shield back to trip it or knock it prone.
Field bash? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Is that an attack roll or are we going to do athletics?
Athletics.
Cool. I am not wonderful at those.
It's okay, you got it. You got
It's
it. Just believe.
he got a 14.
I think that's good enough.
17 beats it.
Wonderful.
It is
So
now
yeah,
prone.
nice.
Black crit, black crit, black crit.
And that is going to be my turn as I have attacked and damaged.
The
No,
zombie
it's
in
the
the zombie's turn. The zombie in the middle first
Mm.
gets up from being prone because it was started prone too, but that one got up. Lots of they all got up before the getting house's flavor. So let me see,
Yeah.
10, 15. Yeah, I can reach there. Goes around. Well, that's what we just wrote right here, and just attack you.
Cool.
Does a
Hmm.
13 hit you?
It does not.
So it just like tries to reach you and tries to like move its body and try to grab you, but you just move out of the way.
Yeah. Is this one of the ones that's been attacked?
It's
Or with
one of them.
my. Cool.
It's
It would have been, just a heads up, it would have been a disadvantage, but since it missed anyway, it doesn't matter. But
you got a natural one that's disadvantage, but
nice.
Good god.
What happens with the natural one? Does it break its teeth
it
on
falls
my
prone.
shield?
It falls prone as
Oh
it
Nice.
tries to hit.
no, that's sad.
Ah. Well, they're super excited. Careful, rattle bones.
This one, after you falling prone, and this one you did the most damage to, gets up after being prone.
Hmm.
Goes and just tries to attack you again.
Come now. Don't you want
Oh.
to see the inevitable end?
Oh, that would have been bad if it got, but it got a natural one and a natural 20.
Good god.
Wonderful.
It
I
misses.
feel fate working in my favor.
So does everyone else in the room. Good god.
And
We
this
do
one,
not want
and,
to be enemies with the Anubis worshipper.
and then it falls prone again.
Excellent. Nice.
Honestly, I would almost feel bad for them.
If they had any sentience.
I just crawled all the way through the sea only to slip down here.
Only to embarrass myself in front of like 5 people at least.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to add Myla into the. I forgot to add this Cobalt to the initiative order.
It's okay, but
If she doesn't want to fight, that's cool too, I guess. Like, I think we've got it.
Yeah, I was gonna add her to the initiative order, but I'll just fix it real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay, good. I'm not gonna- okay, good.
Yeah.
Wait. No, Alexander was. Yeah, thank you. Nothing against
well,
you,
there
Charlotte,
goes
but
my
I
turn.
was in front of you, and then it got switched.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's your turn. It's your turn now. So
Okay, good.
describe your.
Oh.
Yes. Let's see. Let me measure again. Cause
By the
I-
way, if you're making a roll at disadvantage, I can use Restore Balance to remove the disadvantage. Cough, cough.
Nice. Nice.
oops, right there.
Yes.
So she's what? No. She's like making some playfully hops in the period, and then cast Eldritch Blast on the.
Eldritch.
You know that classic dance magic.
Yes. Tippity tappity gone.
Tippity tappity. Like, blasted.
Pulls out a rocket
Okay, wait.
launcher.
Do I have to click on
Cause I'm a
the
rocket man.
You have to click on your attack. Yes.
first? Like on the one in the front.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 9.
That
Oh.
actually hits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow, they
they
have
don't.
a really low AC.
Yeah, that's.
I don't
Five
see your-
These
damage.
guys are
Force
skeletons or
damage.
zombies, and they don't have the hand-eye coordination they once did. So it's just
Which one are
a
your
sad,
attacks?
sad
The
day.
very one in the front.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. You do a decent amount of damage, and it looks like so hurt.
Oh, it's still standing.
Yep.
She turns
Yep.
around to Alexander. Alexander, it's your turn now. Oh wait, not to. Yeah.
Metagaming?
The most interesting way to metagame. She's aware of
You're allowed.
the continuity.
Well, he just stood
like
there,
Caesar
you know, like
already knew that Alexander
Yeah.
hadn't really decided on
he
his spell
just,
yet, and Sue
yeah,
was
he
like,
just stood
hey,
there
yeah,
and was
time for
like,
you to cast.
he wasn't intentionally going to
Yeah.
that word. You know what I mean? Like he was still standing there, and she was like, "No, go finish him off."
There's enemies here. What the fuck?
Okay. Alexander, your turn.
Yes. Hello. So, question. Would protection from evil and good work against undead?
Yes, yes, it
Yeah.
would.
Yes.
Good. I'm not gonna use it. I'm actually gonna use magic missile instead.
Okay. What are your 3 missiles heading towards?
The middle one and then the one in the back. If I can
Okay.
reach it. Hold on, let me look at it.
You have 3 missiles.
It's like 120 feet, dude.
3?
You can hit
Wait.
those.
Yeah.
Can I use 2 missiles on the one in the back and then one on the one in the front?
Okay. Go for it.
Alright. Where's my character sheet?
It's on journal.
Yeah, I forgot. Just a second. Just a second.
So that's
Actually-
you on the front. It's still alive.
Wait, was that not the attack roll?
Yeah,
No,
that's it.
there's no attack roll. They just automatically hit.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
Unless
right. I
someone
forgot.
shields. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zombie
Do I
no
have
annoying
to
shield.
roll again?
Yeah. You roll 3
Two.
times.
Okay.
4.
I think
Yes.
he like scratches through the air as like notes appear and immediately turn into like some sort of like glistening magical arrows
What is that
as they
music?
fly through the air. What
Nice.
is that melody?
Yeah, exactly.
We've got deadly dances and epic deadly music.
Yeah.
Fly.
Oh yeah, then like Shaz puts her paws up and like does a little jiggly dance.
Jiggly
Yeah,
dance.
Does like a fireball.
In the span of a few seconds, we've all given ourselves reasons why we could have been bards.
Yep.
He also has the entertainer background, so he's like totally a bard.
We could totally,
Nice.
multi-class into bards totally and become a band, innit?
So all the
We
zombies
could
are still
be
up.
your bardic inspiration.
Nice.
All
No,
the
there's no
zom-
actual bards. That's
No, I mean the band name could be your bardic inspiration.
ah.
Though that
Anyway,
might be a bit on the
all the zombies are still up, and none of them can reach anyone else. So this one's going to go after Macron.
Sorry.
That's fine. I have a shield.
Yo, go Lacrin.
Slam attack. 7.
It slams into my shield, trying desperately to gnaw past it.
Be careful.
Correct. As 3 zombies are now swarming Lacrin, trying to get past his defenses.
I can't see
Yes.
Lacrin anymore.
It
Leodan.
smells
you serious,
terrible
Connor?
back here.
Yes. I'm gonna.
I mean, he's a priest of the dead. Probably he's talking to them.
I
Maybe
don't
he's-
think he's talking to them. More likely.
Maybe they want to join his church.
Slash. Slash.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another. Let's go firebolt again.
That's not hit.
6 does not hit. Ah.
Nope. It just fizzles
way,
out halfway
okay,
between the.
If
Yeah.
any enemy rolls with advantage, can you tell me?
I will tell you. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
So-
Because I do have 1 use left.
Cool. That's my go.
So no one. This cobalt just goes up and says, "Well, this is getting to be problematic," and she's just gonna throw a dagger. Let me see how close she wants to get. A little closer.
Yeah, because that would be made a disadvantage.
One more space.
Yep.
She's gonna throw a dagger at one of them and say, This is getting bad."
Wait, is she rolling at disadvantage?
Nope.
No, she got close enough to throw the dagger within range.
Yep.
Okay, good.
She got an 18 and she did about 4 piercing damage.
Yeah, she would need advantage.
4 total?
Yep.
Or- Okay. Nice.
She just slashes like, "Well, this is getting bad. If you can get back, I might be able to do something." And that's her turn.
Alright.
Lacrin,
Sorry.
your turn.
Cool. He puts away the first spell, pulls out a second one that's made of soft crystalline glass, and he rings that, and a chorus of song fills the air as he is going to cast Word of Radiance. I need all
Wow.
3 of these to make a con save or take 1d6 radiant damage. Possibly more. I don't remember how undead work.
Con save.
Yep.
10. Just gonna roll all the same.
Yeah, cool. So they all take 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay. 7 and 14.
1 passes.
Okay. So 6 points of radiant damage. This one's dead.
Jesus.
21.
This one's dead.
Oh, sorry. I'm pressing stuff. Sorry. Whoops.
And
If
this
you
one
missed them off in
You just rolled a
style.
critical, I think.
and this one's alive.
By a miracle.
Yeah.
Not a holy one.
And I'm
but
going to
definitely
walk
a
and
miracle.
interpose myself between it and the kobold before trying to do a bonus action shove. Or basically trying to give it the boot and push it back 5 feet.
Okay, great. I think.
Yes. So, athletics. I really need to work out more.
No.
Oh,
Okay. I think, yeah, that's a crit fail.
it's like that. The cleric with the big fat hammer and the giant shit. Just
Yeah.
Well,
tapping
I
him.
mean, maybe
I'm gonna-
legs weren't a part of his workout.
I'll
Yeah.
ask Leo Dan what's going on with his character sheet later.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look back to the kobold and say, "Do you need me closer?"
Never mind. My plan will now be just a waste of time.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to invalidate your thoughts. Undead are just kind of what I do. And that's gonna be his turn.
Okay.
as he gives a smile to this kobold with a zombie gnawing past his shield.
Shaz. Right. I'm gonna call you Shaz. If that's okay.
Chaz works, yes.
It is now your
Uh,
turn.
Chaz is hop walking towards the last zombie. Let me help you. And whips out his dual swords, a dual
Yep.
scimitar. And yeah, just attacks him
Okay.
with the troll. Because troll. Wait, where's
Wow.
yeah.
Double plate
Okay.
scimitar. That's good. That's a good roll.
Damn.
Yeah.
One.
Newton, I do have to
And
ask, what did you roll to get a -1?
I was just looking at stats on my thing, and I pressed
How is he looking? Is he wounded much?
and it was
He rolled a 0
What?
plus -1.
yeah, it was a damage type, and it's like
No, I think he's talking
yeah.
about Shaz. He rolled 10 damage.
She rolled 4 plus 3.
Hmm.
2d4
Yeah,
plus 3.
2d4 plus 3, yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's how that double-bladed scimitar works. It's
Yes.
a weird weapon.
It's
Nice.
a really nice weapon.
And
Too bad I had to make it custom because it's not freaking on D&D Beyond, but it's still alive.
Yep.
okay, I would like to attack with the bonus action again with the dual blazer.
Yep.
It's just one. Should I hit? Yeah, I hit.
1d4.
Okay,
Yep.
I will manually roll it. Oh, it's a 4.
Nice.
Let me
nice.
roll something.
So remind me, does the double-bladed scimitar does not add your dex to the
No.
second attack, right?
I mean, no, the second attack. That's why I rolled the d4 just blankly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, without.
Constitution saving throw. It's still up. It looks like it's about to die, but it just as you cut off its head, but it just body just keeps going.
Oh, I thought that would have done it.
Undead resilience. Unless hit with radiance or fire, they can stand most anything.
It's
Fire,
kind of
you
interesting
say.
to look at him, though. How's he managing without a head?
Meanwhile,
You see
Alexander is
that
like,
one
Fire,
tendon?
you say? How funny.
Yes.
Okay,
What
wow.
a crazy coincidence. As he just kind of like toys with like his thumb as if it's like a lighter
Yes.
for a
It's-
cigarette.
I
It's
just
Alex.
ducked. Seeing
Okay.
what's coming, I just prepared a duck.
See? Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Stay low now. And what's the range of Firebolt again? Let me quickly check. 120 feet. Jesus Christ.
120 feet. You're golden.
Yeah, you can just stand there.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. 3.
And now yes.
Burn, and it's burning.
Wonderful. As he like slowly aims with his thumb as if it's a crosshair and then just blows as the firebolt quickly flies.
So after they died, Shaz immediately goes to the most undamaged undead. And can I cast Speak with Undead with dead on them? Or wouldn't they be able to answer?
Give me a second. I need to figure. They wouldn't be able to answer technically.
I mean, one of
Okay.
them is missing a head.
Yes,
And-
that's why I would say the most undamaged one.
And the other two were kind of
Question.
blasted by radiant damage. So
If
no,
they weren't
sadly.
incapacitated,
Okay, so in that
could they
case, we...
theoretically talk?
No, apparently not. Probably because they're way too far gone. Like, if you like kill like a person that is normal and then is dead, then you can probably ask them things.
I mean,
Such
to be fair, the spell says if the dead is in proper enough shape,
but I will say that salt water is one of the worst things
Yeah.
that a body can fall into.
Okay, that's why like she's like just
It's
looking at
honestly
them,
a miracle that
Yeah.
they still function.
and then gets up and shakes her head. Ah, these want too. They just want to.
Well, they won't do anything ever again.
Mr.
No.
Lackland, you feeling alright?
Least of all talk. I wanted to ask them things. Where are they from? Why they get here? Why are they doing this?
I think Lacrin will go ahead and kind of just give a nod. And he's going to like grab two of the arms from like an arm from each of them and try and drag them further inland so they're not just washed back to sea. And he's going to lay their bodies here. While he's doing that, he's basically like taking a quick peruse, see if there's anything of note, so he can perform a quick final rite.
There
Um,
is sadly there is nothing of note. Most of their possessions and clothes were washed
What are
away
you
at
doing?
sea.
some form of last rite. I
Are
presume
you
we
saving
want.
them for later?
Maybe a moment of silence might be necessary. Yes?
He lifts up the white crystalline bell that you saw earlier. And with another ring, he's going to word of radiance as he says a final prayer. And as it bursts of light showers around him, I would like to turn these zombies into ash that scatters onto the wind in like a glowing halo.
That is what happens. These zombies are now ash.
Cass is clapping her paws. Wow!
Wonderful. Good job.
Apologies for the delay, but as we don't have the time and I have not the resources to give them a grave, it seemed only fitting that I send them off.
Well, it was pretty, so
I'm
Oh,
glad
right.
you.
sorry, my recording kind of cut out.
Uh,
Ah,
I was just about to make a question about his faith, I guess. Lackrid's.
yes.
No, I'm gonna have to ask Dan for his recording
Alright.
because my recording cut out again. This thing's going wrong with my recording. I'm gonna have to switch out.
All right. Well, that would be something I would be very remiss to not hear in the recording.
Yeah. So,
Right.
so and
Mr. Lackrin, if you don't mind me asking, your faith,
Yes?
what is, uh, well, forgive me for not knowing, but what is your faith exactly?
Ah. Well, I am now a priest of Kelemvor, the judge of the damned. And
Can I make a
before
quick
that,
religion check to see if I know who that is or any interesting lore?
I'll give him advantage by giving him the help action.
yep.
Thank you. Advantage by lecturing him.
You can actually just tell him all you know about him if you want.
Alright, that works.
Yes,
Alexander's just listening and nodding as he smiles.
yes. Once upon a time, Kelemvor was mortal. But after many run-ins with an old comrade known as Cyric, who became the previous god of death, he took over the mantle. But there have been many, especially over the past few thousand years, who have worn that title. Kelemvor? I think he is probably one of the kinder souls that has taken on its title.
Huh.
And
Huh.
only none, not even the dead, will ever know how lucky they are that they escaped Cyric's influence.
does he grant power?
To some, yes. He asks us to take up a mantle of a warrior, for he was a mercenary in his human life. That is why I know how to use every weapon available to me. But at the
Oh,
same time, he's not easy to follow in my path. I
well, you're not walking alone for now, at least, so maybe it's a bit easier.
but that's the thing. No one is ever truly alone. And he looks around himself as though he sees a great many things. There's so many spirits in this world that people are just blind to.
Ah,
And he looks
she
over your shoulder.
I couldn't agree more. I think.
she jumps around, basically makes a 180-degree with one hop and stares in that direction. What's there?
Oh,
Didn't
don't worry about it. You'll only lose sleep. And he walks over to the kobold.
so Shaz
Meanwhile,
just
Alexander
hugs.
is just playing with the prestidigitation spell.
Shaz,
Just kind
Shaz is basically just hugging the air. Thank you for watching over me.
And on the wind, I am going to use a thaumaturgy spell. And the sands shift as though a pair of feet walked away.
Oh, she looks at and pumping her paws.
Amazing.
Wow, there really was someone.
Can I make use prestidigitation to like just kind of silence it or like cover my ears because I find it uncomfortable? The weirdest use of prestidigitation
I
in
gonna
history.
I'm upset my recording software is not working now, but I know Dan's is, so I can. So we can. So I have.
This is not lost,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not lost. This is why I always have backup recorders.
Yeah.
right? Anyway,
That was
I'm
adorable.
going to walk over to the kobold. Thank you for your assistance, by the way. That was well aimed.
The
But
kobold
didn't we
grabs.
assist her first?
There was a lot of assistance.
Let's assist with going back towards the what what is it called? The place,
The
the island, the
the,
city.
the hamlet.
The long
Yes.
rest, short rest. The what? Oh wait, it's not how the
So,
place was called.
I'm gonna go bring you guys back to Stargale. She's gonna pop up the cobalt. She's gonna say, "Well, I thank you for all your help. Zombies have been bothering us a little bit, but we've been always able to outrun them because they're not very fast."
Yes.
Shaz is jumping into or walking the same footprints as Lacrum leaves behind.
This very much feels like one of those like Christian pictures where you see one set of footprints. This very much feels like one of those pictures.
Oh my god, it's like that vine where it's like, wherever you go, there's a second set of footprints because Jesus was with you all along. And then there's another
Yes.
girl, and she says, "My name's Clarissa."
Oh God.
Uh, yeah, so,
Is that
so,
with Milt or-
so the Riffler told me that you are gonna come be visiting us earlier.
Yes. For the time being, I think everyone is invested in the fates that he is weaving. Many things are happening, and we all wish to be part of it, I suppose.
Well, I'll bring you to Dragon's Rest,
Thank you.
one of the few places with many civilized folk, I guess.
This might be a
Right.
weird question, but do the civilized folk there enjoy music a bit? I'm an entertainer myself. Is what I'm
Well,
asking.
I'm assume that they would enjoy music, yes. Although some of them are very childish. Um, I just let you know most of these people are believe in peace, non confrontational combat.
How can you tell me how that works?
I think the leader of Dragon's Rest will be able to better explain it to you.
Wonderful. I always love having a good conversation about non-confrontational conflict.
Non-confrontational, basically. I should say.
Yes, there's been quite a many non-confrontational people I've met in my day who are just very confrontational.
I don't understand how that works.
Neither do I. Therein lies the point.
So
Huh.
I'm gonna drag you to the new map, basically.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to I'm going to I'm gonna copy your tokens from the last battle and just drag and drop you there from there.
Meanwhile, the rest of the way, Alexander is just humming to himself as he looks around while walking.
Cars is occasionally like jumping
Got-
180 degrees
Give me a
back
second.
and backwards, hopping, looking at Alexander.
Give me a second. I need to shrink your
Brilliant.
tokens.
They're vibing.
Yes. Every
So
occasional, few moments, I'm just going to thaumaturgy one of them to make their voice echo a bit too much.
okay. So all your tokens
Step
has
into
been
love.
shrunken. You're gonna hear.
Aw.
You're gonna
You
hear
can't
that.
see it, but
You can see. You can't see.
no.
Okay.
We have to put our own tokens again, probably.
No.
Oh, mine sees a bit.
I can
Oh,
see it.
there I am.
Yeah. I think because we're walking along this cliff face and we thought we
Oh,
were
yeah.
inside. Like, we thought we were over here, but we're actually, there's a small little, you have to zoom in, but
Yeah,
there's like a
indeed.
Yeah.
small little path.
So I'm gonna zoom in real quick. Okay. So you guys are led to a cliff, a little cliff set face of something. It goes very high up, bigger than the ship eventually. As the cobalt is leading you, like, be careful, watch your step, and be careful.
I don't like. Oh, yes. As much as I would love to, I can't revive anyone if you fall off the cliff face and get eaten by a shark. I've been
Ah,
told that's one of the worst ways to die.
Shabo, would we die to a shark? She's talking to her weapon again.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think of how should I react. If you could swim, I wouldn't die. I'm not sure about you.
Let's not try. I can't swim, but it's still a shark we're talking about. One of those
What's your
cheesy eels.
stats? He says as he almost falls over.
I immediately grab him by the scruff of his shirt and pull him back.
Yeah,
Oh.
things.
You see,
Of course.
as you guys get up closer and closer, I'm gonna move your tokens up a little bit if you guys are willing to.
Alexander now has.
Sure.
You now have +1 reputation with Alexander for saving his life.
You see a elderly woman walk out. Well, like a younger woman, I guess not elderly. I read that wrong. Can you move your token, Alexander?
This is in just a second. Okay.
Can't barely see you anymore. Oh, there you are.
So, like, welcome to Dragon's Rest. My name is Runara.
Where's the dragon resting?
I think that's just the name.
But
This does.
I've been told there are dragons
It's
here.
probably resting here since it's called the Dragon's Rest.
I'm sorry about. I apologize. It's nice to meet you, Runala. I am Lacran.
Well, nice to meet you too, Lachrin. Roll a perception check, you guys, as she shakes your hand.
Oh,
Wonderful.
undo?
Yeah. She's not shaking
Either
it.
the
She would
DM
pour
loves
it again.
scaring us, or he loves scaring us, but with consequences.
Oh, I rolled 22 two times.
Lachrin doesn't notice. Jazz did. And Leodan? Oh no.
It's
Oh
on the-
boy.
I'm a non-maximized cleric. I took perception, but I don't have perception.
Dan?
Yeah.
I mean,
Roll perception. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Or the guidance
Lachlan was
cantrip.
probably just trying to make sure that no one was falling.
Lachrin and Leodan, you're shaking Runara's hand as
Okay.
as you guys introduce yourself.
I guess
Alex,
can I use the echoes of the voice to add a d6, or would
Sure.
that not do anything?
Sure, you can add a d6. This is not a high roll. You just have to get past a 10.
So that's 13.
Okay. You all notice a statue of a dragon back here.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
That's why.
She's,
there's the dragon. It's resting.
she's walking up to that statue.
As she shakes both your hands and says, like, she's saying, nice to meet you, Lachlan. And she's shaking Leodan's hand. Dan, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello, fair lady. So this is your home?
This is many people's home.
Okay. Well, we've heard wonderful things about your island. What can you tell us about it?
Well, there's many problems currently going on the island, but I can tell you some things.
Please do.
Do you have any questions you individually want to hear before I start explaining some things?
Mostly just what is there to do on this island, really?
Well, you can explore some of the areas around
Yes,
here.
please. Can you mark those on a map for us? We would
This
love to
is
go and
like-
explore it.
Wait, you have a map? You must be rich. Oh, it's hand. Oh, I see. It's hand drawn.
Yep.
There's like marks.
Wonderful.
So she says, "Well, there's the Mechanic colony, but they're currently not accepting visitors, as far as I know."
All right. Somebody said something about an observatory or something.
Yes.
What's
but
that about?
There's an observatory here. There's an observatory near the end of the island, one of the smaller islands. But I'm afraid it's not allowed access from from.
Okay, so we can't go to
Or-
that and can't go to that. What else is there to do?
Well, there's a library on the top of the area.
All right.
If you want to, I have a library.
Oh,
There's many.
okay.
There's some hot springs on the island as well, but some people come to visit. To collect some rare mushrooms.
Okay, we can check that out. We can check out the hot springs, definitely. And the library, you said. So what is the island, like, known for? Like, what do you, as a local, what do you suggest we do first?
It's mostly people who are conflicted and who seek out advice usually come to me, or those who try to study some of its past, which now has been called. It is now called Stormic Isle because many of those who try to drop supplies or search its past.
Crash?
Yeah, Crash.
So you are the sage of the islands, then?
Yes. If I can trust
But-
you, I can bring you to the observatory, but I don't know you, so
That's very
That's
true.
fair.
Eventually.
That
Well-
sounds very ominous when said like that. I will throw that out there. Very ominous.
Cough, cough, as the master of ominosity. Being ominous, as one word.
I'm sorry. Did I mishear you, or did you say that you needed help?
oh, the Myconid colony. I wanted we wanted to try to figure out why they're blocking people off, but that's not the best option, right? That I want to make sure you guys get a rest. I heard about from Mylan, you guys fighting the zombies.
Yes, the poor souls. But they have been sent to the next realm.
But yeah, we could use some food.
They're free
They've
now.
been littered to the next round.
I'm sorry,
Mm.
but we don't get this many visitors often. Usually we get a standard event. Usually you get like people who camp out or one visitor visiting me for advice. So we only have one room. If you're willing to share, we could give you the one room. but you
Yeah,
have
well,
to-
I'm happy to share. That's no problem. But yeah, should we have a feast to celebrate our safe arrival? That'd be good.
Shaz is still, like, while you all talked, she was taking a closer look at the statue.
I will describe the statue. Give me a second.
I could use a quick breather, I suppose, though I am more than capable and ready to take on the world right now with my one more miracle I have at my disposal.
It's basically roll an intelligence checks. Jazz. Yep.
Guidance.
Oh,
For
Do I
when
have-
you're investigating the statue.
okay, investigation.
And add a d4.
Oh, wow, she's not the smartest, apparently.
Nope. I think that's max is gonna be like a 9. Oh,
So
my
she
bad.
got a 10. And now I can roll a what?
Four.
D4.
A D4.
Please
Yep.
be a 4. Please
Oh,
be a 4.
14.
Nice.
Yes.
14.
Thank you, Charlotte.
No, I minded nothing other than gaslight the universe.
So as you notice, this is depicting a bronze dragon.
Huh.
A
Hmm.
a bronze dragon with very well detailed and like it was very obviously well crafted. Obviously, it's been weathered to time. It's very old at this point, and it's trying to be taken care of. But it seems like no one knows how to properly repair it. So
Chabo, do you think this is the kind of dragon we're looking for? She's talking to her sword.
I'm sorry, you're looking for a dragon.
Oh. Maybe not a live one. I'm not sure yet.
Sword's being quiet because it doesn't want. It's like it's trying not. You can tell it's trying not to be heard. Then you remember you can't be heard by anyone else but yourself.
Maybe it just doesn't feel chatty right now. Chabo
Yep.
can be
Is-
like this sometimes.
Is it telepathic or does it just speak to his like I'm right next to him. Would I be able to hear any I would be able to hear anything if it was actually speaking.
Like, my idea would be that it's like kind of very silent-ish, and that it's in a gibberish no one would understand but her. That was kind of my idea, but
Yeah, that's basically what it is, and that's why
Yeah.
it's not saying anything because he would hear the gibberish.
Ears
That's
comprehend
not very kind.
languages.
Understands.
Yes.
So,
I understand all languages, my child.
so what's this statue like Chaz is checking out? I asked the resident.
Oh, that is
A very shabby
a
one.
dragon. What used to be a protector of Dragon Dress. He's long dead though.
Does he have a
His
name?
was I'm sorry, I'm hard to pronounce dragon names. Sometimes.
Astagoth, is it?
Astagan.
Astagan.
Astagan?
Nice.
Yeah.
Astagan
So-
can.
Astagan.
Yeah. Cool.
Why are you not taking better care of this statue?
We don't have a current person who can, well, repair it.
So you said that dragon is long gone, like in dead.
Yes. It
Do
was
you
in
know
the-
where it died? Where it died?
She seems.
Maybe better finish answering one question before you ask another.
She was basically okay. She says, "I wanted to pay respect to that dragon." Should I roll deception because that's definitely
She's
not.
gonna
what she
try to
wants.
kill the dragon, isn't she?
Runara's gonna be quite puckered lip, like, you seem roll deception real quick, and like, we're like, why do you want to know, and everything else.
Oh,
Let's
it's
see.
a 12.
Insight. I can't let you see this, so I'm gonna roll, because I can't let you see what her stat block is.
Hmm.
A d20.
So that does imply that there is a universe in which we try to fight her.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
going
currently
to
we don't
cast
have any
detect
reason
magic.
There is technically a universe you can try to fight her.
Oh,
She's a
that's
sage. She's a sage. I don't want to show you the sage stat block, so.
a plus
Yes,
8.
and
Yes.
also like Sage
Oh
is just
my
the coolest
God.
title ever. Plus 8
Well,
on
I
wisdom.
think I had no chance.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea, guys.
I cast detect magic as I'm like sitting here looking over because I'm very curious about his sword, and I kind of lost track of where their conversation, her sword, my bad, where what she was just asking. So I'm looking at the sword with detect magic, and I just have that running for the next 10 minutes.
You detect magic from her, or from Jazz, definitely on the sword. Some
Ooh.
kind of dark and shadowy magic.
I wanted to say it earlier, but can I actually like kind of like be exploring the area around us for any like secret passages or something?
Yes, you can roll an investigation check, and I'll move you around the map where you keep searching.
Alright.
Yeah, but let's resolve the first.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're still talking to the
let's
person.
resolve one thing at a time.
Because I
Sorry.
want to do it.
So first,
So,
you also detect, like, Runara might be a person of the cloth, like divine magic.
Ooh. So she
sweet.
recognized the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, she might be because you sense like divine like magic. You don't know which god she probably worships, but
Yeah. I mean, given enough time, I'm sure I could stare at this golden aura and not go blind, and maybe see the flavor of a saint she is. But other than that, I think everyone else just kind of notices that Lachlan is looking at this woman and like squinting to get past like the pretty bright light.
she's she's very obviously a higher like rank of like cleric than you.
Yeah, I could tell based
So
on how
what she's
hurt my eyes were.
so what is she saying?
She's saying to you, I don't believe you.
Oh, well, that dragon interests me nonetheless.
Dragons interest many people.
He's
Well,
gonna
Well, you
well,
can go to the library and check out what the library has on it. If you like,
yes.
Shaz. Cool. So,
Yeah,
did you
fine.
say that we could have a room? Would you like? Can we?
Yeah, but it'll be rather cramped, I'm afraid.
That's
He
fine.
points to
Would
this
you like
room.
to show us it? Yeah. Oh, this room right here.
Yep, it's literally a 6x6 room with
Did
one
I
one bed.
find it earlier with
Sweet. Okay.
investigation roll, or did I just not find anything?
And
Fine.
are we allowed to walk around your town, or would you like to give us a tour?
You can walk around the town, yes. Every
I was talking to the
Lila,
lady, but yeah.
you may deliver the supplies to the kitchen. Yes, my brain.
Yeah.
And she goes ahead and delivers it to the kitchen. That's where she should
Okay.
be.
Are we in the city right now? I thought we were
What's
still at like the cliff edge,
Yeah,
away
this
from like the town.
this is technically the town. It's not very big. You go into
Yeah,
somebody's
to be
room.
fair, they
It's like
never
a
said
hole
it
in
was
the
an act.
wall.
Yeah, they never did say it was a city. They just said it was the only settlement.
Yeah.
ah, dragons.
You peek into this room and kobolds start pouring out.
Ah! Just bunny jumping out of the way.
Yep. So, well, oh yeah,
Uh,
you were investigating. You find the library. I'm just gonna move you to the library where you were investigating. Okay. If you
Well,
want,
we'll make our way up there. Yeah.
Alexander, if you want to investigate, but there's nothing really to investigate on the island. There is no secret passage.
I was going to finish the conversation with the
Alright.
lady first, but okay.
Yeah, you can still talk to the lady. Yep, she shows you the room.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll
Is,
just
uh,
bypass it. It's cool. So we've, yeah. So we're,
I assume I don't need help considering the room that is right there. To
yeah.
find
So
it,
the room's
so-
there. Yeah.
I will.
Bunny might get abducted now.
Yep.
But
So you see four kobolds burst out. I'm gonna go in order because everyone's interrupting each other now.
Sorry.
Okay. So first off, Shaz, you see like four kobolds pop out, and when you hear the four kobolds, another four kobolds pop out.
Oh wow.
And they're like,
Oh.
"Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?" And like pulling at your ears. And are you new
No,
here?
no, who are you? No. Are you old here?
Yes, we live here. And they're all like going around poking at your sword, poking at everything.
Why are you so small? Hey, why are you poking me?
Why are you short?
We're kobolds.
Why are you why are you
What
sending me?
lands are you? What lands are you from? What land? They're actually you've met your matching questions.
Yes. She basically asked with every question they ask with another question herself.
Yep, and this goes on for a while.
Seeing this, I think Lacrin was invested in looking this way, sees the influx of like children kobolds, looks back at it, just kind of like slowly backs towards the room, and she says, "That's too many people."
I suddenly
Do
feel
you know
tired.
Do you know any dragon that may pass here?
They're all
Hello?
tight-lipped about that, but they're like, no, what dragon, basically, and they keep poking you. There's a dragon here? Where? And they start getting swarmed.
She seems a little bit annoyed and starts poking everyone else as well.
You've
I'm not
started a
telling you
Cold
if you
War.
don't tell me about dragons.
They're like,
Mm.
they say there was one here, but he left.
So, where did he left?
These are the least chaotic kobolds I've ever seen.
No, they're chaotic. They're jumping on top of her. They're just
She.
They're
Least implies comparison. I didn't say they were orderly, just more orderly than other kobolds.
He
And
decides to use Rabbit Hop to jump out of the way.
Yep. You jump out of the way, and the kobolds
and all
follow
of
you.
them. Yep, all of them got attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and they all
Yeah.
try.
They get a question of opportunity.
Okay, she keeps
Where are
walking
you
down.
going? Where are you
path.
going? Where are you going?
Yep. And this is basically gonna be your this is gonna be your posse for the rest of this area.
Welcome to hell.
It's a long line of kobolds. Oh god.
They all
The
have names
kobold
too.
lords.
They all have names too.
Let me guess.
Oh lord,
Their
the
names are.
seven dwarves.
There's
No,
ten.
the 8 kobolds.
Yeah, there's a lot. They'll tell your name. I'll tell them the names later. Runara is just watching and smiling, while you guys are being followed. Anyway, Leo Dance's like, anyway, you wanted a tour, correct?
Yeah, that would be good.
Sure.
So
Oh my god,
this,
it's
these are
Adele, Belle, Darnell, Danielle, Giselle, Manuel, Marcel, and Michelle.
Then
And
actually
Jason.
7 names.
yeah, there's actually names. So this is Tarnak's room. We'll get one of the other people here. They're not kobolds.
Cool.
Oh,
This
sorry.
is
Considering there's 10 kobolds, that's surprising.
This is
What's
far
this
enough.
going? What's going on my right? Where's it going there?
It's just basically a bucket which you just drop into the water and then you pull back up.
Oh,
This-
great.
yep.
That doesn't seem a good place to read.
Yep.
I'm
So
sorry.
Varnarog keeps going. These are all the other rooms down here. We'll have to go on top to lead you to other areas. Yes, that's
Sure.
Isla's room. That's the Cobalt's room. And that's also the Cobalt's room.
Are they hammocks, are they? Cool.
They stop right here after you get there.
He's a bit out of breath.
And I'm gonna put all the Cobalts back in it because they run back. And like
By the way, I wrote down their names for you, Mish at the end, in case you want to read them out.
no, I've got I've got them all names already. As Runar's in a, this is our this is our big. I'll lead you to everything on this island, basically. Well, on this island, on this place.
Settlement,
This
yeah.
is basically where we drop off our like buckets in case we needed like a quick supply run and some of the ships don't want to come on to the main. Go to the stop. Go to the
Fair enough.
well main place we drop off point. We've got a little bucket we can pick up their stuff slowly. This is the food hall. Cobalt are chanting, food, food, food. Milo's just like Milo the Cobalt, the most calm one, just slowly giving out about food. I wonder where you're. This is the library you were searching for.
Cool.
If any of you want to read, and then I'll lead you to the last place.
Yeah, definitely come back and have a look at the
There
library.
are 8 kobolds right here.
There's 9. Milo's
There's
a
a
There
Cobalt.
are 9 kobolds. Should I? No, I shouldn't.
And
Oh.
and this is the library she told you about, and this is
Oh.
and then she leads you slowly up, and this is the shrine, and then she sees Shaz and just has a frown because she does not believe her. As you see a statue to another dragon up here, Shaz.
He was already admiring it, or rather.
Yep.
Wait.
looking at
Over where?
Over
there
here.
where the star is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll move you.
Oh.
This is the shrine to Bahamut. The dragon and statue on the bottom floor is who set up this temple.
The dragon god of the good aligned dragons.
Yes.
Cool.
Can I do a
Unfortunately,
religion check?
Yes.
Can I
I
assist
did.
them? With the help of
That's good because I don't actually have a lot of religion.
That's
So
You're a cleric. How can you not have religion?
I chose nature.
Oh, fair enough.
Because he's built like that.
death is less about religion and more about nature.
13.
Yes.
Got
And
Suddenly, I wish I had guidance.
17.
Hell yeah.
They're basically, well, you recognize this as the dragon god Bahamut, obviously.
Mm.
The platinum dragon.
Is it in better repair, or is it also kind of run down?
Kind of run down. Yeah.
Oh.
They were telling you, but there's 4 offering shrines, like things there, like for incense and stuff.
else can we offer?
Your firstborn child, several gold pieces. Don't leave copper. They see that as an insult. Many people see that as an insult. Food, incense. Every god has their own
Oh,
Perfume.
preferences, but
Oh,
Bahamut is very much. Yes, they very much value wealth, material wealth,
Oh,
especially coinage.
why is there two why is there two tokens?
did I remove my token?
No.
Probably.
oh my
Yeah.
god, Seagull was split into two.
Yeah, I'll just delete one token and I'll leave that one on there. Boop.
I can't see anything anymore.
Oh,
I can't see, I'm blind.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway,
I'm under the water.
Shit.
Please should help.
boop. There.
Thank you.
look, from what
Uh,
I understand, Bahamut's a little bit more materialistic than most gods. Comes with the territory of being a dragon.
yes, I guess you can see it that way. But he is a good god.
Well, as my mother used to say, there are several flavors of good, and not all of them are the grand heroes we dream of in story.
Can I put down 2 of my rations in the Bahamut shrine?
You may.
Wonderful.
Suddenly, Bahamut
I,
comes to life and nom 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 nom.
yeah.
No, I will. I do. No, he's not the prankster. I wanted so badly to make this character a prankster, and it doesn't fit the character.
So,
Not anymore.
Shazam is walking up to
Alexander
the
just slowly
rations.
pulls out some food from his bag as he just slowly puts it on top of one of the bowls, I guess.
Oh, you're not eating that anymore?
Don't.
Well, yeah, I'm not really big on eating.
Anyway.
What kind of food did you put in the this
Edible.
edible? I want to eat that.
You feel
Awful, is it?
a tremor. The very moment that you make mention to that, the earth rumbles underneath you, and you feel a sense of dread, just kind of like a chill of a bad
Is
idea.
someone jealous?
do I need do I need to make a wisdom saving throw for that?
I think you get the general idea of it.
Uh, I'll
Huh.
make a wisdom saving throw just to like comprehend what that means.
So why shouldn't
Sure.
Would they happen to have any shrines of he just kind of looks to shit Lacrin for a moment as he just tries to remember the name. Kev
Tell him for?
Kelemvor, yes. The
I'm
name.
afraid this is the only shrine on the island currently.
Wonderful. May I ask why? What's your relationship
don't-
with the Bahamut? Is he just
I
kind of
am not-
sets up
the
for-
Bahamut?
I am a cleric of Bahamut.
And a powerful one, from what I can feel.
Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I meant like, what's that place's history with Bahamut?
Well,
So
the
powerful, in fact,
dragon
the
you-
earth is rumbling.
I think that's
What?
your friend Lacrin.
Huh?
What?
It's interrupting me from eating the food.
I would not suggest
What?
eating the food, or else
Hey, you're
I'll
not
have to,
supposed
or
to
I'll,
eat that.
I'll have to kick you out of this.
But he said he isn't eating it anymore. She's
The
starting to
offer.
be irritated.
It's an
Offer for
offering.
who?
The god.
Oh, when is he coming?
There is food downstairs with the kobolds.
Saz just kind of
currently.
like pulls. Alexander just kind of pulls Saz behind us. He's just like, yeah, let's eat later. Yeah.
Okay.
If he turns to look at the food, he sees it pulsing in multicolored
Boy,
So
this is
Run-
this is the weirdest. This is the party that has the weirdest relationship with gods ever in history.
Kind of.
I will
Runara,
turn to the priestess and just say, I'm sorry about them.
it is fine.
That's
Uh,
one way to put it.
It's fine. I think he doesn't know doesn't know anything about gods. He doesn't know anything about gods. I just say.
Yes, it's been an experience talking to them.
Do you have any
Trying
books
to
in the library
explain.
about Bahamut and the gods, or no?
Library about Bahamut and the gods. You should go to the library I showed you earlier.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Do
Yes.
you have any books in there I can show Jazz? We can show Jazz and
Yes,
maybe
there are some books in the library. but
enlighten
he
them a little bit.
automatically not able-
Implies Shaz can read.
No,
Books
but
are
we can
boring.
read
They're
to them.
answering none of my questions.
Exactly.
Well, maybe just make sure that she doesn't try and eat any of the books.
Yeah,
Why
but
would I eat books?
yeah, but it's
The-
you know.
I
If
know,
they're made
rabbits
of-
eat.
If they're made of papyrus, mayhaps.
I mean,
But
to
yeah.
be fair, rabbits aren't exactly known to be picky eaters.
That's true. But yeah, try and enlighten people. Be good.
I will try that. Shaz, you
Anyways,
feel your sword vibrating rapidly as it's like it's trying to tell you something, but it can't say anything.
That seems like a no vibration or a yes vibration.
That you can't tell. It just seems like kind of anxious, like wants to tell you something really bad.
Okay.
Yes.
She's like, I wanna go somewhere real quick. I think. Oh yeah, I saw the well over there. I'm kind of thirsty. Be right back. Deception.
Deception. Good luck. Runara's checking you. She's got her eye on you now.
Perception is a
It's a nat 20.
Okay. I don't
Oh
have to
my
roll. Automatic
God.
succeed.
What the fuck?
She's just glad you're gone.
To be fair, you did just spend like a moment trying to steal a god's offerings. She thinks
Yeah,
you're
right after it
food
was put
oriented.
So
Yeah.
she's quote unquote hiding in here and speaking with their blade. Okay, what it is a Chabo?
A god, a dragon has died there. Its power rests there too.
Then we gotta go there.
You can't. We can't. We have to figure out. We have to do this without Runara, the late sage lady, seeing us.
So are we just going with the group or?
Might as well. This we might find more power.
Very well. Then we shall do just that.
Anyway.
By the way, when the shaking was happening, actually, I might have to ask Blacker this. Or
Yes?
actually, wait, no, the DM would know more about this. Is this interfering with magic in any way?
Interfering? No. You
Good.
can feel. You can.
Because
But
like Alexander just kind of pats himself down as he's like, everything okay? Everything okay?
Runara
Just
leads you back to
anxious
this.
in the background.
Runara says, if you want to eat, we can bring you to the kitchen. It'll be rather crowded though. Or you can go to library if you want to learn.
I still have detect magic running, right?
Yep.
Is there anything that stands out in this temple as I like walk among the
You
you?
feel a faint aura of magic, but you can't put your finger on what kind of magic.
All right. I think I would kneel down and offer a prayer to Bahamut as like a token. Thank you for allowing me respite despite our different fates. And just kind of try and take a moment to see if I can like in the solace of a prayer, see if I can take a moment to try and like sift the power a little bit more to see if there's like what type of what would that be exactly if I was to make a
It would
sift
be
check?
it would be a religion.
Ah, can I use that 17 from earlier, or would it be a different roll?
Different role.
Gotcha. Well, that would be not an advantage. So I have a +2.
Okay, roll. Go ahead and roll. 17 again.
Yes, it
Uh,
is.
you know some dragons like in religious texts that like since they're like descendants of the two gods, they sometimes leave power behind from their spirits when they die.
Ah, and and from what I'm sensing, it kind of feels like that happened here.
Yes,
Does it feel similar or different to the shadow of death that I've been seeing in visions?
very different. It feels like it's the spirits at rest, but it's just the power is left over.
I see.
Some of the power, at least.
And does it feel like the spirit left with a specific intention? Can I try and like ascertain that? Like
Well,
if
it doesn't seem like intention to die, but they just died, kind of. But
I
they were
was
at
more like once they died, the power was left to do something.
oh right, the power. You would understand that it protects the people who are in the temple who are not against Bahamut,
Ah,
basically.
all right.
As long as you're peaceful, you are safe.
See.
So peacefully eating food is not good. I understand.
I I don't know if this is something I can do, but it feels like very thematic. It's like the spirit has moved on, and I like reach out and like echo its sentiment that its barrier is still safe
Yep.
to the spirit as I like reach out and brush against this magical potential for rising up. And anyone who's like super close would notice that Lacren's eyes have changed color, but he's makes no mention of it as he smiles, just at peace with the response. I could eat. That sounds wonderful. And sister, you've done a marvelous job with with this shrine.
Thank you. I've not always felt like I did the best, as I'm not a as I've been the only one bailing here for a while.
Yes, well, a bit of mending and possibly seeing if eventually maybe we can hire a stone carver to do a bit of repairs. That might be the best thing to, unless someone has magical mending, I don't know any else that can be done. But I digress. I heard mention of food, and I
Hmm.
do believe there were a great many kobolds who would be wonderfully entertained by a story or two. Shall we
I
adjourn?
We shall adjourn, and I'm gonna move you guys to the area where all the food real quick.
Has already run there. Apparently. Oh,
And
yes.
you see a crowded room filled with kobolds and two humans.
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
And like at the end of the session, and Mila says the cobalt. Well, I'll get you some food, but I think the seats are taken.
I saw some seats, saw a bench in the library. Can we have food on on that table?
Go ahead.
Cool.
As long as you're safe. And I'm going to leave the session there as you guys go get your food with full of soups, breads,
Soup.
and vegetables.
Cool.
Vegetables.
As Runara keeps an eye on you, because after one of you who are questions about dead dragons and stealing food,
I
and
was just
stealing,
understood.
and stealing food from a shrine, she's gonna keep an eye on you.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
She's
Shabu and I keeping eyes on her.
Nice.
So, at the end of the session, I'm gonna leave it at this. Shabu says, "We need to figure out a time where Renara is not watching us."
That's going to be difficult.
what is
Yeah, learning about gods and stuff is
Especially soup.
difficult, but don't worry,
Seems
we can teach you.
difficult to steer. Actually, it's easy. Never mind.
Well, let's just get to eating then.
As that will be the end of the session.
I'm still eating that. She's pointing to a book. No, I'm just kidding.
wrap their hand with the fucking spoon?
Cool.
Anyways, I would like to cast 15 fireballs in
Yeah.
a row.
So what do you guys think of today's session?
It was pretty interesting.
All right,
Yeah,
so we're wrapping up here.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Hope to see
See
you all.
you in the next
Bye.
Bye.
Once again, or don't.
So, Dan, can you send me that recording later?
Yeah. All right.
I said seafoot